Hello, this is Veronica of theveronicamichelle.com, your success strategist, here to help you to discover your fears, live life at your best, and add yourself back into the equation. So I'm here. It is early morning. We are on the third day of our cruise to the Bahamas, almost to Nassau, and I wanted to drop in and talk to you about erasing the doubt and opening up the possibilities in your life, because I want you to understand that when you really discover that you can live as fierce as you want, as fabulous as you want, as fly as you want, as open as you want to all the possibilities that the universe has for you, that you give yourself the opportunity to do any and everything that you could ever imagine, and even things that you couldn't imagine could happen for you. And I know who you are, because I've been that woman myself before, who didn't think that there was more to life than what I already had, and who felt like I'm not exactly where I want to be in my life, but where I am, I need to be appreciative of it, right? I need to be grateful for it. I need to embrace the fact that I have what I have and that I'm where I am in my life. But when I really started to do the mindset work that I needed to do, and really start to be in tune to the fact that if you're here to have an abundant life, and so much of us are taught that we are here to have life and have life more abundantly, right? So if you're here to have an abundant life, why don't you have the abundance that you want? That's the question that I ask you. Why don't you have the abundance that you want? And if you want to engage in a conversation, feel free to leave a comment below. But what I wanted to get you in the mindset of thinking this morning, as I'm here on this cruise, I have my mom with me, I have my son with me, we're taking family, we're doing things that we never thought that we could imagine, to be able to not only take yourself, right, but to be able to afford to take other people, to give them the opportunity to see what all life has to offer for them, as well as you're exploring what life has to offer for you. And it's not just even about you being on a cruise ship or you doing something grand. It's about you loving yourself and you giving yourself that permission to be in love with yourself and be in love with your life again. And so I always talk about adding yourself back into the equation. And I feel like discovering your fierce life, your fierce business, your fierce self is so important at this stage, because us as women, we're so in tune to doing everything that we have to do for everyone else that we forget that we're a part of the equation. And you can be a better spouse, a better parent, a better employee, a better business owner, a better whatever you want to be, if you know that you belong in that equation as well, right? If you know that you deserve to be happy, that you deserve to have a fulfilling, loving, supportive life that gives you everything that you could ever imagine, then you have the opportunity to pour from your overflow to everyone else that's in your life, instead of pouring from that empty cup that doesn't include anything else left for you. At the end of the day, when you've poured into everybody else, there is nothing else left for you. And so I know that you feel like you're alone, and you feel like life is not giving you the best that it could have, and that you don't love the life that you have. You live the life that you have in more existing than living. And I want you to live. I want you to get out there and see the world and do everything that you want to do. Start that business you wanted to start. We're here to help you with that. Live that life that you want to have. We're here to help you with that. If you want to know how you can work with us and make sure that you can be on that next cruise, or you can start that business, or you can be in love with yourself again, or be in a better relationship, whatever it is that you want to do and do it fiercely, you can go over to bit.ly/living fierce. FIERCE, living fierce, and give yourself the opportunity to say, I'm going to take time, I'm going to invest in myself, I'm going to do the work that I need to do to heal what I have in me, to grow what I know is there, but I'm not finding it, it's not exposing itself to me, and then to create that action plan with us that's going to help you get to that step of navigating the life that you truly want, being in the driver's seat of your own life, so that you can live fierce, fly, fabulous, and everything else that goes along with it, by doing the work and knowing that you have the opportunity to do it. You just might need a little bit of support to get you where you want to be. And I've had the work. I've had coaches, I've had business coaches, life coaches. I've done the journaling, the internal work, the hypnosis, the age regression, and all of the things necessary for me to find and discover who I am, who I want to show up in the world as, and how I want to show up for you as a business owner, as a woman, as a leader, as whatever role you carry, so that you can too discover your fierce life, right? Because it all starts with you knowing that you can have what you want. And then it's easy for you to go out and get it, because you'll find those ways to make it happen. The universe will send it to you, but you need to connect with yourself, and you need to give yourself that permission and that space for you to do what you want to do, because there are no rules. right? We live by all of these rules that our parents gave us, that society gave us, that our employers give us. We live by all of these rules except our own. And I want to help you to add yourself back into the equation and create your own rules and go at your own pace and do it the way that you want to do on your terms. And so I hope that you're inspired this morning as we're getting ready to prepare to get off the ship here in Nassau. And I'm going to take my mom on her first adventure to the Bahamas. All of my life, she's always said that she wanted to go to the Bahamas. And now I'm at 37 years old and taking her, not because I didn't have the opportunities before, but because I never even considered taking her or taking myself. I never even considered it. And doing the inner work, I recognized that, hey, there's no better time like the present. Why should we keep pushing everything off in our lives that we want to do? Why should we keep saying, when I get a better job, when I get more money, when my kids get older, when I get, when you can have it today? You can plan for it today. You can plan for whatever you want in your life. You can plan for whatever type of lifestyle you want to have, whatever type of business you want to have, whatever type of relationship you want to have. You can plan for that and make it happen while you're here and really truly have that abundant life that we talk about so much, but we never seek to live it. So you may be like I used to be and feel like I'm in this space, I've gotten myself to this position, so this is what life is, right? This is what my life is going to be. But you always felt deep down inside that life has to be more than this. Life has to have more to offer than this, right? So now I'm giving you the opportunity to understand that life has everything to offer you, as long as you live fiercely, as long as you go after what you want, and as long as you put yourself in the forefront, in the middle of that equation, but in the forefront of your own life. Because you don't have to give up everything that you have unless you choose to, but you can add yourself back in. There's nothing wrong with you adding yourself and living fiercely. So if you're inspired this morning and you are ready to take action for yourself, if you want to have that conversation about how you can live fiercely, how you can discover your fierce life, how you can make that dream come true, whether it be your business, whether it be improving your relationship with yourself, with others, whatever that dream may be, go over to bit.ly/living fierce, and let's have a conversation about how I can help you to live fierce. And you can be on that next cruise with us, or you can be laid on the beach with your hubby, or you can be hanging out by the pool with your children. You can be growing your business. You can do whatever you want to do. And I want you to be inspired this morning to know that if you take nothing away from this video, to know that you can do and have anything that you want. You can live in your abundance now, as long as you discover how to live your fierce life. So I am Veronica of TheVeronicaMichelle.com, your success strategist. I hope that you are inspired to do great things, to have great things, and to be great. I'll talk to you later.